Previously on All My Children.
I'm always so astounded at how many fans I have around the world, and as soon as the director of the orphanage recognized me, then the adoption went right through.
You don't want Chandler's Luke. You just want out. I know you do.
Too much to walk away from.
I'm worth it.
I went to Texas to see Mateo. But a funny thing happened on the way to the Lone Star State, huh? You and Tanner wound up marooned in a cozy little cave. You certainly do take after your mother in more ways than... Yes, hello? Hello? Oh, this is a very bad connection. Hello? Yes. Is this the Bureau of International Adoption? I'm looking for Mr. Alexei Ulyanov. Wonderful. Oh, Mr. Ulyanov. This is Mrs. Dmitry Marek. I am calling you from Pine Valley in the United States. No apologies necessary. I'm fine with your decision. What packet? I did not ask for any reapplication forms. You sent reapplication forms? Mr. Ulyanov, I don't really care if that's standard procedure. That is unacceptable to me. Well, why? Well, there is no Cold War going on any longer. Are you completely cut off from the international press? Well, then, Mr. Ulyanov, this is Erica Kane Marek calling. Yes, the Erica Kane. Thank you. But, Mr. Ulyanov, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid. My privacy must be protected at all costs.
Erica, I know you're in there. You can't avoid me forever.
It would be just disastrous, Mr. Ulyanov. It really would be. You must not speak to anyone. You must promise me that you won't, not to anyone, about this very sensitive matter. Especially, Mr. Ulyanov, you should be on guard against this imposter posing as Mr. Dmitry Marek. No, I assure you that my husband will not be contacting you again. Fine. Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Ulyanov. Thank you so much. We do understand each other. Now then, where did you say that you sent the packet? Wildwind. Mr. Ulyanov, please, do not send me anything further. In fact, do not ever contact me again for any reason whatsoever. I have got to get those papers. I have got to go to Wildwind. I've got to get those papers before Dmitry opens them. Don't you worry, sweetheart. Don't you worry at all. We are going to get Auntie Opal over here, and I'm just going to be gone for just a few minutes. That's all. In fact, Mommy would not even leave at all. It's just very important. I have to intercept those papers. Otherwise, honey, there's a chance that they might take my sweet baby away from me. Give you to people who do not love you, honey. I promise I won't let that happen. I'll protect you.
Sammy's still out with his net?
I wish I'd slept through this day.
A non-wedding of Mateo and Haley featuring Erica and her baby. Ladies and gentlemen, my newest acquisition.
You know, I'm really not being petty. I swear I'm not.
But?
How did Erica get that baby in a matter of days? It took us months to just get on a waiting list.
Not to mention the paperwork.
No home visit.
Uh-huh. I know it helps to be famous, but overnight, Even Mother Teresa couldn't pull that off.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Bell's been going off in my head all day.
She buy that baby?
Happens all the time. A couple of years ago, Tempo did a piece on the black market.
What do you mean? Wait a minute. You mean babies, stolen babies? I can't even,
Okay,
I can't even begin to think about
don't
that
even think
right
about
now.
it. It's just speculation, okay? Listen, why don't you just go upstairs and lay down? Okay? On your way up. Put, Haley and Mateo's wedding present in the closet, but, you know, keep it on hand.
What's that?
Maybe the missing piece to the puzzle. It's from the Russian Bureau of International Adoptions.
I'm leaving Adam. I want to be with you.
You sure?
I've thought a lot about what you said, and I realized it doesn't matter anymore.
What doesn't...
Playing the game, trying to grab the brass ring. Jake, I couldn't sleep with Adam. And it was because of you.
Well, are you at least going to let us in, or should we pitch a tent out in the front lawn?
You and Janet want to stay here. Did Linden House burn down?
Erica threw us out. She wanted the place to herself. She found out that Janet and I knew all along about Dimitri and didn't tell her, and
she threw us out.
to put it bluntly. So, may we?
Adam, darling, is that Liza? I've been expecting her, and Oh. What are you doing here, darling? Picking up clothes for the shelter?
Hello, Marion.
Haley, here? Instead of some tropical island? Then the wedding didn't...
Didn't happen.
Why?
No, don't blame Haley, okay? It's my fault. I took her up in that damn plane. I got her stranded out there. Look, I haven't been able to forgive myself, man. I've hated myself since this happened. You know, I've laid my life down for you, mate. You know that. You and me, we've always been like brothers, you and me, man. All right, I deserve that, okay? I deserve that. Look, Matt, I didn't mean to ruin your...
Come on. Come here.
Okay, man, all right? I'm sorry, all right?
All My Children, brought to you by...
Let's get out of here. Me and you. Come on, right here. No, one more. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
I said I'm sorry, Matt. Right?
Don't make me tell you. Hold on, man. That's it. What the hell's going on here, huh? Come on, man. Talk to me. What's going on? You want to press charges? Huh? How about you? No charges.
No.
All right. Why doesn't one of you tell me what the hell's going on there?
Look, it was nothing. Okay, it was just a disagreement between a couple of mates, right? If I was Mateo, I'd do exactly the same thing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why don't you get out of here and get yourself cleaned up?
Sure.
No, not you. You. I want to talk to you.
Mateo and I decided not to get married, that's all.
But you two were the dream team. Live, work,
Give it a
play
rest, Sky. Just give it a rest, okay? Darling, why don't you go on upstairs? Don't give us a second thought. Okay?
I won't.
Haley's had a hellish day. The last thing she needs is you breathing down her neck.
She's on her way to slumber. And hello, I'm standing here homeless with the only friend I have in this world. Are you going to let us stay or what?
Janet, live here? My God, Adam, I warn you, hide your Oriental rugs.
I'll start looking for an apartment right away. This is just temporary.
Absolutely. We wouldn't want to wear out our welcome.
I object, Adam.
You object?
Yes.
Fine, it's settled. They're staying. I'll have Winifred make up 2 rooms on the 3rd floor.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Liza's going to be very upset about this.
Liza won't care.
Darling, you're practically still newlyweds. I mean, having your daughters move in with you with that?
We don't need a meddling, martini-swilling mother-in-law either, but I don't see you moving out.
You know, Marin, you seem to be speaking for stepmama quite a bit. Why isn't Liza here to speak for herself?
Well, I'm glad that you didn't sleep with him. I realize the guy is your husband.
In name only. I just wanted you to know that I've never slept with Adam.
Never. As in, never?
I to be honest with you, though, wasn't for lack of trying on my part.
Oh. Adam, chaste. It doesn't really compute with me.
It's true.
No.
Look, up until now, it's been this erotic cat and mouse game. And the ultimate irony is that last night he wanted me, and I could have moved in, but I didn't. I couldn't do it.
Why?
Because of you.
I know, but why? Why Adam? Why have you been chasing this guy?
Look, I married Adam because I was afraid of ending up with nothing. I knew that Adam didn't love me. I had divorce penciled into my appointment book from the minute we said I do. It was next to this list of objectives, like I wanted half a WRCW and financial security and maybe a jet, a villa in the south of France. All I had to do was consummate our marriage, and I would have a healthy divorce settlement. I told you I was mercenary, so.
No, look. I hate how you can just sit here and think so little of yourself. You do that. I've watched you for months, Liza. I mean, I've watched you launch into a brilliant argument on behalf of the First Amendment one moment, and then the next moment, you know, you're sitting at your desk weeping. You are your own worst enemy. You are. You fight yourself tooth and nail. Just stop.
Don't.
Stop being so afraid. Don't what?
Skim through my soul so easily.
Lady, there's nothing easy about you.
But Jake, it's because I've never been able to find it. I wasted so much time, like with Tad. I confused longing and respect with love, and it still wasn't it. It wasn't love. Love is being accepted for exactly what you are. It's knowing that you're wanted.
So, you're interested in me as far as Tad is concerned, there was nothing that was
No,
left
Tad
over.
was a high school obsession. I fell in love with you because you're you. Because the way you look at life it's fascinating. It's amazing.
And did you hear what she said? You said that you loved me.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I do. I do love you.
How dare you barge into my home?
I rang the bell.
I heard it. I didn't answer. How did you get in here?
Used my key.
You mean my key. I'd like it back.
Erica, we have to talk.
There is no we. Goodbye.
I'm not leaving until you hear me out.
Please leave, so I don't have to call the police.
Just please, just listen. Now, I know that I can't explain what happened.
You had your chance. Please go.
I understand you feel betrayed and hurt.
Oh, thank you so much for your sensitivity and your understanding.
Erica, put that phone down. We both know you're not going to call the police. You also know that I love you, that I have always loved you. Now, do you remember how you felt when I shut down? After I thought that you had betrayed me with Kinder? Erica, think of the time that we lost. We don't want that to happen again. Now, just give me a chance to make this right.
All right, you think you know me so well? What could you possibly say that could make this right?
Never made.
On One Life to Live.
I just discovered how I can get Antonio another trial.
No hearings, no deals.
You may be blowing off the best chance you'll ever get. I think he should reopen his case.
If you were to testify for my client, I would be extremely grateful.
She has no idea what Javier's capable of. None.
One Life to Live. ABC Daytime.
Are you feeling in need of a mother figure, Sky? Why don't you stay a little while longer? Liza's no doubt at the station.
Perhaps I should check in on her.
Oh, no, darling. I mean, she'll be here any minute, I'm sure. Anyway, Sky, I was worried about you. You left the wedding so abruptly. I was concerned.
I did Haley a favor by leaving when I did.
Well, don't expect me to thank you.
Well, please don't mar your record. Look, can we just drop this? I'm tired.
Sky, one more thing. Leave your petty jealousies at the door. Haley needs some peace. And if you're going to stay in this house, you're going to have to behave. And that includes learning to take other people's feelings into consideration.
Translation? It's Haley's world, and I'm just allowed to live in it. Believe me, Haley's precious vanity is far more destructive than mine ever was. Do you want to know why she's upstairs and not with Mateo?
Well,
Edmund,
why shouldn't I open it?
because it doesn't belong to us.
Well, maybe it'll help us figure something out that'll get Erica off our backs.
No, honey, come on, don't do this.
What, after the way Erica's treated you?
Erica just lost her baby. And then on top of that, she lost her husband.
Well, as far as her husband goes, she's better off.
But she's really hurting, honey, and no matter what she's done, I'm partially responsible for that pain.
No, you don't. And don't you go accepting getting blamed for this.
I'm very blessed. I've got you, I've got Sammy. She has nobody. Okay, so if this baby is going to help her heal or help her find some peace, then come on, why interfere?
I'll call Peggy. I'll have her tell Dimitri and Erica to start forwarding the mail.
Thank you.
Listen, why don't you go upstairs and lay down? Take a nap before Sammy wakes up.
I can't sleep.
Why not? Come on.
Because I just keep thinking about what that psychic said. And with the baby being surrounded by warmth and love, and I just keep trying to make sense of it. I can't help it. I can't shake the feeling that our baby is still alive.
She's so very beautiful.
Yes, she is, and I will thank you to keep your voice down and move away from her.
Was she okay on the trip? I mean, that was quite a flight.
You said you wanted to talk about us. That's what you said. Now, I don't have all day.
Look, I know that I am asking a lot, and I realize how much I've hurt you. I made a mistake. I still don't entirely understand why.
Oh, that's so illuminating. Well worth your trip.
Erica, I can't do anything about what happened, but I will do anything to get you back. I would trade my immortal soul for another chance. There must be some way for me to make this up to you.
What you do with your soul is your own business. I don't want that responsibility.
Darling, you are the most important thing in my life. All of my hopes and dreams are with you.
It's funny. My hopes and dreams died the night you conceived a child with your brother's wife. Thanks to that precious little baby, new dreams are stirring in me.
Yes, Erica, yes, she is our dream. To raise a child, that was our dream. We planned to adopt together. It's already been a joint venture. I laid the groundwork in Russia. You went to get
No,
her.
Sonia's adoption went through in my name.
Yeah, but Sonia is a gift. She embodies the promise of what we can have in the future, all three of us. Sonia is here to bring us back together, to share the love that we can give her. Erica, it's not too late for happiness.
This is your child.
Oh, Erica, you still love me. I can see it. I love you with all of my heart. Erica, deep down, didn't you hope that this child would bring us back together again?
The thought never entered my mind.
You knew that I wanted to be a father, a real father again.
Well, maybe you ought to talk to Maria. Maybe she will be more receptive.
Look, I understand how hurt you were growing up without a father. All of the hopes that you pinned on every telephone ring, the stories that you had to make up to believe that he cared about you. I mean, that can't be what you want for little Sonia.
Oh, how dare you try to use my childhood against me.
Well, I'm only repeating what you've told me, Erica.
No, it's true my father was not there for me. But my mother was, with more than enough love to give me. You insult her, and you insult me by implying that I am somehow less than a whole person because my father wasn't there to help.
Erica, that's not what I meant.
A lifetime of forgotten birthdays don't begin to compare with the heartless thing that you did to me. I loved you. I loved you with everything I had. And I fought for you over and over and over again. And I walked on eggshells, waiting patiently for you to forgive me. But what did you do? You made a mockery of my love and a fool out of me. And now you have the audacity, the conceit, to come here and imply that I would use an innocent baby as some sort of a pawn to try to get you back? I don't want you. Can't stand beside me. Get out of here.
You misunderstood me. I only want what's best for you and this baby.
I don't need you to ride in here and try and rescue me from the pleasure of loving my child. Guess what? I want what's best, too. I want what's best for my daughter. And that means I will save her from heartless cruelty. Now, you get out of my home.
I do still love you, Erica. Don't throw us away.
Opal, thank God you're there. Opal, I need you to come over here and look after Sonia just for a little while. Please, I need you. Get over here right away.
I cannot wait to spend every minute with you. I love you, Liza Colby. The real Liza.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I took a lot of vacation time.
Vacation. Just quit.
Quit?
Quit. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Oh, boy. Pull up stakes just like that. Jake.
Oh, look, listen. When I left med school, I had this dream, and I just wanted to just sail around the whole world with the woman that I love.
Why didn't you?
Well, I hadn't met you yet. But I don't want to spend my whole life on the deck of a boat, but I think we can take at least a little bit of time, you know, before
I
we
drop
settle.
anchor at the dock of deadlines and rush hour traffic.
We can take all the time we want to figure out how we're going to spend the rest of our lives.
Our lives.
Liza, come away with me. Come on. Every day we spend can be an adventure. Every night I'll hold you close and keep you warm. Just like the night by the fire. Just say it. Come on, say it.
Yes. I'll come away with you. I'll ask him for a divorce. Yes, I will.
Haley will tell us when she's ready to tell us. In the meantime, I want you to keep your speculations to yourself. I don't want you starting trouble.
Oh, of course. Haley couldn't have done anything to screw up her own life.
Sky! Everybody makes mistakes. It's just a matter if we're lucky enough to learn from them.
Tanner, I don't believe I heard you knock.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chandler, but the door was open, so
Oh, that's fine. You're looking a little the worse for wear.
Yeah, I got mugged downtown. Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, well, indeed. But it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I'm okay. I came to check on Haley.
Well, I'll ask her if she's receiving visitors.
Tanner, darling, isn't it time you put down some roots here? You know, I know a lovely beachfront property. It's rustic and very masculine. Why don't I get you my car, darling?
I think you just got to take it easy. Our problem's solved for the moment. So, where's the kitchen, Marion? Sky, care to join Mary and I in the kitchen?
I'm on my way to the kitchen.
Sky, we had a deal and you broke it. So, I think it's about time you paid the price.
Tonight. You committed premeditated murder. You were an accessory.
People have dubbed you the killer rabbi.
This is a murder trial. We are in trouble. The practice, ABC Tonight.
The wedding didn't happen. What more do you want?
Want a job, a roof over my head? Since I can't afford it, a lakeside property would be nice.
Same old, same old.
Shall I tell your father about those test results, Sky?
Here. All I've got.
Whoa, Sky, you need a raise, huh? You'll have to visit our ATM real soon. I'll be in touch.
Tanner. How's Mateo?
What do you care, Sky?
He's one of the good ones. I know that you can't relate.
Yeah, well, why don't you ask Haley? She told him.
You know, if she came clean, why did you just stop me from telling everyone just now?
Because it isn't your position to tell.
You wanted me to tell a whole congregation.
Look, Haley's conscience kicked in. Mateo knows. There's no reason for her father to find out. Unless Haley decides otherwise. Fine?
Oh, this isn't about you sparing Haley's reputation. This is about you covering your own butt. You want to look like the hero. To Daddy as well as Haley. You still want her, don't you?
You jealous? Sky?
You two deserve each other. Go for it.
No, Mateo did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Why was the wedding called
Because
off?
of me, okay? It was my fault.
Honey, I just don't understand.
Look, you never liked him anyway. You didn't think he was good enough, okay? So your gene pool is clean. Be happy. I'll find somebody more suitable like Alec McIntyre.
You're obviously exhausted now, darling. Look, you rest, and maybe we'll talk tomorrow.
Haley?
What are you doing here?
Came by to see you.
What happened to your face? Mateo?
Can't blame him.
Is he okay?
I didn't have the heart to fight back. Told your family that I got mugged.
Why?
Well, it's best to keep up appearances, Haley, even battered ones. It's a good thing I showed up when I did, too. Sky was about to spill the beans.
I don't care.
Haley, nobody has to know about this.
Oh, you want it to be our dirty little secret?
Your reputation's in the clear.
I don't care about my reputation, Tanner. I lost Mateo. The best thing that ever happened to me. The one person I love more than anybody in this world. You think I care about anything else?
You know how I feel about you, about Haley, and about your family. That's why I have to ask you, what happened here today? I mean, first you cancel the wedding that I know you and Haley have been planning for and looking forward to for months. Then I come back here and I find you and your best man beating each other half to death. What's going on? All right, you don't want to tell me, that's fine. You know where I am if you change your mind, right?
Thanks, Jack. It's nothing to talk about, you know?
Yeah. All right, well, look. You take care of yourself, all right? Huh?
Sonia Scott Gregory of People magazine. On ABC's next classic episode of All My Children, Tom discovers Erica is secretly on the pill. It was 1979, and they had been trying to have a baby for months. Or so Tom thought.
I want you out now, is that understood?
That was a daytime to remember.
Tonight, it's new, it's revolutionary, and it's going to change the way you use the telephone. See and hear the future right now on ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Liza, glad you could join us.
I'll have one of those.
So, sir.
Good.
What shall we drink to?
How about to new beginnings and early departures?
Oh?
I've been doing a lot of thinking, Adam, about our marriage. About the offer that you made me at the Avalion the other night.
The sapphire ring and the half of WRCW, yes.
Actually, it was quite generous.
You said you were quite insulted.
Well, it was a blow to my ego. I think my overreaction was just an attempt to save face.
Oh, really?
I just think that this alliance of ours has really run its course, and you'll be happy to know that I've accepted your offer.
You want a divorce?
Edmund.
Hey, Jack.
What are you doing here this evening? That's all right. Sit down.
Thanks.
We have some kind of a problem?
One I'm trying to avoid.
What might that be?
Maria's been having a hard time getting over losing our baby. And now Erica just comes into town flaunting this brand new baby in her face, and it's just too much.
Well, I don't disagree. I was witness to Erica's little display at the chapel. Look, Edmund, Erica's a very complicated woman.
Yeah. But she sure has a knack for adoption, doesn't she? This one was a little easy.
What are you saying?
I think there's more to the story of baby Sonia than meets the eye. And I intend to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, well, where have you been? I got here as fast as I could. I had to finish my hair. Oh, here's the little princess. You know, disqualifies me for godmommy duty.
Oh, Opal, you were right at the top of the list, believe me. Listen, her diapers are in the bag, her extra formula's in the refrigerator, and I shouldn't be long.
Hey, wait a minute now. You haven't even said hello. Where's the fire?
Wild Wind, I just hope I'm not too late.
Oh, you might as well have this other one, too. It's addressed to you and Erica.
Well, I'll take care of having the mails forwarded.
You know, I thought it was odd that the Bureau of International Adoptions would address something to you and Erica both. Doesn't that seem odd?
Yes, it does.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Tomorrow on All My Children.
Ah, just the man I wanted to see.
Marion, you should have called first.
You've never been a quitter, Liza. Why are you walking away now?
Erica, what are you doing here?
The Oprah Winfrey Show is doing a program with women who feel pressure to be a perfect wife. If you've been married less than 2 years and are having difficulty in your marriage, call 591-9111. Or if you feel intimidated by a married female friend who seems to be doing everything right, call 591-9111.
My mom always said,